Hi, this is Brickmaster Jamie,
Hi, this is Brickmaster Amy,
and you're watching TalkBricks.
and you're watching TalkBricks.
Hey guys, Michael here, and I'm back to talk bricks. Today we're talking This Week in Bonus LEGO News, where every Saturday I bring you the LEGO stories you need to know. If you guys thought last week's video was insane, this is taking it to another level with tons of 2020 reveals from Marvel, Batman, Star Wars, Hidden Side, Jurassic World, and more. And could we be getting LEGO Legend of Zelda? This video is brought to you by my all-new LEGO Masters recap podcast, Talk Bricks Masters, and you can listen to my interview with the Brickmasters Jamie and Amy on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and more using the links in the description below. We're doing another round of the weekly giveaways, so subscribe and leave a comment about this week's news. And of course, I'm back with more LEGO deals, so if you want to pick anything up and support the channel, there's links in the description below. First up from LEGO Star Wars, we've got the Action Battle Hoth Generator Attack for 27% off. From the LEGO Movie 2, we've got the Shimmer and Shine Sparkle Spot for 34% off. And from LEGO Classic, we've got the Blue Base Plate for 38% off. And over at LEGO Shop at Home, they're celebrating Star Wars Day, May the 4th, with double VIP points on all Star Wars purchases and a Death Star 2 battle set with purchases over $75. So it's a great time to pick up the newly released UCS A-Wing, the newly released Star Wars Helmet Bus, buildable Dio Droid, or your Mandalorian set pre-orders. Plus, you can get double VIP points on the new Wonder Woman set and one of the two Minion sets. So be sure to check the links in the description below for the latest releases, all the Amazon deals, and to support the channel. And speaking of LEGO Star Wars, thanks to a listing on Amazon Japan, we got our first look at the 2020 AT-AT Walker. This model looks similar to the most recent version that we've gotten, though it does benefit from some updated parts and building techniques. This set contains 1,267 pieces and is rumored to be $160. As you might expect, there's an interior inside, and there's a spot to hold this great laser cannon. There's also a mechanism to raise and lower Luke on that wire. The cockpit opens up to hold 3 figures, and there's some spring-loaded shooters hidden beneath. There's a nice new speeder bike, and the rear hatch opens to house the speeder. This set includes 6 minifigures, including Luke Skywalker, and though I think this is a bit expensive, it is a really nice model that I think fans have been waiting for. Next up, thanks to many foreign retailers, we got our first look at Marvel, Batman, Jurassic World, Hidden Side, and so many other themes for 2020. And that's all on top of the 6 new Harry Potter sets that I broke down in a video earlier this week, so check out the link for that. First up from LEGO Avengers, we've got a play-scale helicarrier with 1,224 pieces. And while it doesn't compare exactly to the Ultimate Collector Series helicarrier we got previously, I think this is a nice scale for play, and a more manageable one for display. The ship itself has a cool color scheme, and there's a lot of different areas for play, including a large spring-loaded shooter and another detachable ship. Plus, there's a cockpit at the front, and all of the rotors can spin around. Not to mention, this set includes 8 great characters. We've got the Iron Man and Thor from Last Wave, plus nice new versions of Black Widow with the great arm printing, and a new version of Captain Marvel with that great new helmet with the mohawk hair. There's a nice new version of War Machine with a great new helmet print, the same version of Nick Fury and the AIM Soldier, and this amazingly hilarious brick-built MODOK figure. We also got pictures of the 4+ Wrath of Loki set with 223 pieces. And while the Juniors line certainly isn't for everyone, I do think this makes a nice Avengers Tower playset, complete with multiple vehicles. Plus, the set comes with 5 minifigures, including 3 of the ones from the last set, plus a brand new print for Loki and a great new Hulk figure with that grin. From LEGO Batman, we've got the mobile Bat Base with 743 pieces. This set packs all the technology of the Batcave into a big rig truck, and while I don't think the truck design is so great, I think it's a fun playset. And there are so many additional vehicles included, like this airship coming off the front, with an ATV inside, plus a motorcycle and even a jet ski, plus tons of weapons, gadgets, and even a jail cell. This set includes 6 minifigures. We've got the previous wave's Batman, plus a brand new Batgirl and Nightwing figure, which look great. There's last wave's Mr. Freeze, plus a brand new character in Bronze Tiger and a new version of Man-Bat. Next, we've got Joker's Trike Chase with 440 pieces. For a set this size, it's really cool they pack in 3 vehicles, and I like the look of this armored Batmobile and this fun Joker vehicle with a chomping mechanic. And I think kids are going to have a lot of fun playing with this one. This set comes with 4 minifigures, including last year's Batman and Robin, though this Batman includes a couple different cape options. Plus, we got the previous wave's Joker and a brand new version of Harley Quinn with a great new outfit. And finally, from the 4+ line, we've got the Penguin Pursuit with 54 pieces. While certainly simplified, I think this design includes some cool pieces and interesting prints, not to mention this great new Penguin minifigure. Next up from LEGO Jurassic World, we've got the Indominus Rex vs. Ankylosaurus set with 537 pieces. This set depicts the gyrosphere attraction at the park, but it comes with some really great new dinosaurs, with this newer version of the Indominus Rex and a brand new inclusion of the Ankylosaurus. Plus, the attraction itself looks really cool with that track, and the set includes 5 minifigures. Next up, we've got the Gallimimus and Pterodon Breakout set with 391 pieces. The set includes a really cool armored vehicle with 2 drones and a small off-site testing facility. But the real standouts, of course, are the 2 dinosaurs, especially that new Gallimimus, which we've never gotten at this scale. Next up, we've got Dr. Wu's Lab Baby Dinosaur Breakout with 164 pieces. For what seems to be a $20 lab set, I think this one is really well built out with all sorts of great equipment. But as with most of these sets, the standout are the two new baby dinosaurs, the baby Triceratops and Ankylosaurus, which are brand new for this set. And from the 4+ line, we've got the Velociraptor Biplane Rescue Mission set with 101 pieces. While the build for this set is nothing too special, it does come with a biplane and an ATV, and this variant of the Raptor is all new, which is great to see these 4+ sets not just reusing dinosaurs. Next, from LEGO Hidden Side, we've got the Mysterious Castle with 1,035 pieces. And while we don't have any actual set pictures, there looks to be some cool details here, like an astronomy tower. Next up, we've got the Ghost Fire Truck 3000 with 760 pieces. This set itself has a really nice look, especially that fire truck, which has an awesome laser cannon on the top. The key standout here are some of the newer figures, especially this large, slender villain, which seems to be the main bad this season. Next up, we've got Newberry Abandoned Prison with 400 pieces. While the prison itself isn't too crazy, I do like the look of the set, and I think it's great that they're expanding the universe of settings. Next up, we've got the Supernatural Race Car with 244 pieces. This one looks just as the one we saw in the show, and I love its classic hot rod design. I definitely want to pick this one up. And finally, we've got JB's Submarine with 224 pieces. For what looks like a $20 set, this one's pretty cool with that ghost shark and a really cute submarine design. Next up from Ninjago, we've got the Skull Sorcerer's Dungeon with 1,171 pieces. This season's sets have such fun theming, and I just love the look of this imposing dungeon with that skull face. Not to mention there are 8 really cool minifigures to flesh out the scene. And it's cool how all the sets can be combined, as it works like a board game, where the spinner mechanic this time is like rolling a dice. Next up, we've got the Skull Sorcerer's Dragon with 1,016 pieces, and the dragon itself has a really cool skeletal design. And out of many of the recent dragon sets, this one feels large and substantial. There's some fun play features with the dragon, 6 minifigures, and another section to add to the larger game experience. Next up, we've got Zane's Mino Monster with 616 pieces. This large rocky rhinoceros has a really interesting design with some brand new armored plate pieces on the shoulders. Plus, there's a nice connectable small outpost and 4 minifigures. Next up, we've got Wu's Dragon with 321 pieces. The dragon build's pretty neat with its small intricate parts, and it's great to get this version of Wu. We also got some updated pictures of the Firestone mech and the Journey to the Skull dungeon sets, which look really great when you can see them in HD. And after going on for so many seasons, you'd think Ninjago had run out of ideas, but I really love this medieval-inspired Dungeons and Dragon-like look. And I think kids are going to have a lot of fun playing with the Spinjitzu Burst, as well as all the other fun game mechanics this time around. New from the Ninjago Legacy line, we get our first look at the Kai Fighter, and I really love the look of this design with all of its interesting functions and of course its bright color scheme. And of course, now with updated pictures, the Destiny's Bounty looks even better now that we can see it in higher quality, so I can't wait to see these when they hit store shelves. From the LEGO Architecture line, we'll also be getting the White House set with 1,483 pieces. And while I don't collect the LEGO Architecture line myself, this does look like a pretty faithful recreation for fans of the Architecture line. From LEGO Dots, we're going to be getting a handful of new sets, including the Desk Organizer, Bracelet Mega Pack, Creative Picture Frames, and Jewelry Box. And it's very interesting to see a wave 2 of this line as they're looking to support this even further. And they're taking it even further with more extra dots and 3 new bracelets called Go Team, Magical Forest, and Power. And one of the creative minds behind LEGO Dots is none other than Brickmaster Amy from LEGO Masters. And I was lucky enough this week to get to sit down with Amy as well as Brickmaster Jamie to talk through this season of LEGO Masters. They were amazing to talk to, and we got a lot of great info, including how they made the ultimate decision to pick the winner. And if you want to hear my interview with them, be sure to check out my podcast, TalkBricks Masters, using the links in the description below. But the fun doesn't stop there, because coming up next, I'm going to be getting a chance to sit down with Mark and Boone and Sam and Jessica for their own podcasts. So be sure to leave a comment down below if you have any questions for these contestants. Next up in LEGO Ideas news, there were 5 more projects that hit 10,000 supporters on the platform, joining this crowded review round. The most exciting one for me is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Hyrule Castle. The project designer did a really nice job capturing all of the details in a playset that's modular with fun inside. So many of the details were captured from the game, and it really makes me want some Legend of Zelda sets soon, and with the Nintendo license, anything's possible. Next up, we've got the Iron Giant 20th Anniversary, and this project creator is back with an updated version of the design, which looks really exceptional. There's a ton of posability and play with this figure, and I think it would make a really nice display piece, and I know as a fan favorite film, a lot of people would love to see it. Next up, we've got the Futurama Planet Express headquarters, spaceship, and the crew. As a huge fan of the original show, I think this faithfully captures their headquarters nicely. And for a micro-scale build, they really packed in a lot of detail and functionality. The project's designer also included minifigure versions and microfigure versions, so it'd be very cool to get this one as a set. Next up, we've got Quinn, the Miracle Express, which depicts their iconic train from the classic music video Breakthrough. This is the second Queen project to hit 10,000 supporters as of late, so I know a ton of fans would love to see this one, just like we got the Beatles' Yellow Submarine. And finally, we've got the Blue Origin New Glenn rocket. This one is brought to you by the people who did the Saturn V and some of the other SpaceX projects that have made it to 10,000 supporters. And it's very clear that there's a lot of interest in these large spaceship models, but I'm curious how many of them will make it through the review rounds. Next up, the LEGO VIP program is kicking off another one of their contests to win this exclusive prototype polybag now in a beautiful acrylic case. This polybag goes for quite a bit on eBay, so it's great to get your chance to get it here. It takes 50 VIP points to redeem one entry, and you can enter up to 15 times. And while I know many of you guys don't love these VIP point contests, it is a cool opportunity if this is something you're interested in. And while you're on the website, you can also check out the LEGO Store calendar for May 2020. In addition to the May the 4th offering this weekend, starting on May 4th, you can celebrate Mother's Day with a free buildable card with your purchase over $40 from May 4th through the 6th. And from the 18th through the 31st, you can get the free Beach Buggy polybag with your purchase over $40. But I was able to find this at a local store. So there you have it, folks. That was another unbelievable week in LEGO news. With so many 2020 reveals, I just can't wait to pick up all these sets. Out of everything here, I'm probably most excited about the Marvel sets, Jurassic World, and Hidden Side. But with so many great sets coming out, it's really hard to choose. But even beyond all the 2020 reveals, I was most excited to talk to Brickmaster Jamie and Brickmaster Amy this week on my podcast, so definitely be sure to check it out. And also be sure to leave me a thumbs up down below, as it really helps the channel, and don't forget to subscribe because I'll be back next Saturday with even more LEGO news. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you think about all the stories? And which one are you most excited about? And now we've got this week's giveaway winner. Congratulations! And be sure to email me from the About page on my channel so we can coordinate about the prize. And if you want to enter this week's round, just leave me a comment about this week's news. You must be a subscriber to win. And definitely turn on notifications to find out when my next video is posted, because I'll be announcing the winners at the end of some of the videos. That's all the time we've got for today. Thanks, and have a good one! Hey guys, Michael here. Click to watch my last week's news video featuring tons of 2020 reveals from LEGO City, Creator, Ninjago, and so much more, and don't forget to subscribe.